Aloha. Today, we're taking a critical look at Hawaii's gun laws, which are among the most restrictive in the nation and, in the view of many, a direct challenge to the Second Amendment rights of law-abiding citizens. The Aloha State's approach to firearm regulation is often praised for its focus on public safety, but it raises serious questions about the erosion of constitutional freedoms. Understanding these laws is crucial, not just for compliance, but for appreciating how far they stray from the principles of the Second Amendment. A key example is the duty to inform law, which places an immediate burden on licensed firearm owners. If you are a law-abiding citizen legally carrying a firearm, you are required to immediately disclose this to law enforcement. This can feel like an admission of guilt for exercising a constitutional right. You must also identify the firearm's location and present your license and registration, a process that treats responsible gun owners with suspicion from the outset. When it comes to concealed carry, Hawaii's laws are so restrictive they amount to a near total ban for the average citizen. Obtaining a license to carry a loaded firearm is virtually impossible, leaving citizens with no effective means of self-defense outside their homes. This is a clear infringement on the right to bear arms. The process to even acquire a firearm is a bureaucratic nightmare. Applicants must be 21 and provide a staggering amount of personal information. This includes your name, address, physical description, date and place of birth, citizenship status, and even your social security number, a significant invasion of privacy. Applicants are also subjected to fingerprinting and photography by the police, a process usually reserved for criminals, not law-abiding citizens seeking to exercise their rights. A mandatory mental health clearance from state facilities and personal physicians, plus consent for continuous monitoring through the FBI's Rat-Back system, further complicates the process. For handguns, proof of firearms training is required, another hoop for citizens to jump through to exercise a constitutional right. A separate permit is needed for each handgun purchase, while a single permit for rifles or shotguns is valid for a year. This inconsistency only adds to the bureaucratic burden. Hawaii's isolationism extends to the Second Amendment, as it does not honor concealed carry licenses from any other state. Non-residents face a maze of regulations, with limited exceptions for those with a hunting license or an invitation to a shooting range. Any firearm brought into the state must be registered with the police within 5 days, another example of the state's suspicion of gun owners. Now let's talk about suppressors, or as they are often mislabeled, silencers. In Hawaii, their legal status is anything but straightforward. Hawaii bans the sale of suppressors, which are safety devices used to protect hearing. The law defines a firearm noise suppressor as any mechanism for diminishing the report of a portable firearm, a broad definition that stifles the use of important safety equipment. This ban extends to so-called assault pistols, which are defined as semi-automatic pistols with threaded barrels capable of accepting a suppressor. This is a clear attempt to limit features on firearms that are common and legal in many other states. Magazine capacity is another area where Hawaii imposes severe restrictions on law-abiding gun owners. There's a ban on large-capacity rifle magazines, and there have even been discussions about limiting capacity to just 5 rounds. Such restrictions can put citizens at a significant disadvantage in a self-defense situation. Specifically, it is illegal to possess a handgun magazine with a capacity of more than 10 rounds. Semi-automatic pistols with detachable magazines are further restricted, as they cannot have a magazine located outside the pistol grip and hold more than 10 rounds. Any other semi-automatic firearm that is not a pistol, revolver, rifle, or shotgun is also prohibited from having a fixed magazine of more than 10 rounds. In Hawaii, all firearms and ammunition must be registered with the chief of police. This creates a government registry of gun owners, which many see as a dangerous step towards confiscation. Firearms brought from outside Hawaii must be registered upon arrival, and the police must be notified when a firearm is permanently removed from the state. This is a level of government tracking that is alarming to many who value their privacy and Second Amendment rights. Hawaii also has a red flag law, which allows for the temporary removal of firearms from individuals deemed a danger. While well-intentioned, these laws raise serious due process concerns as they allow for the seizure of property with limited legal recourse. It is illegal to possess firearms on school grounds, in government buildings, or while under the influence. While no one disputes the need for safety in these locations, these laws are often used to justify broader restrictions on gun rights. The state system imposes a 30-day time limit on purchase permits and requires inspections for imported firearms, adding more bureaucratic hurdles for gun owners. Furthermore, guns are banned on private property without the owner's consent and in public spaces like beaches, parks, and restaurants that serve alcohol. This effectively creates gun-free zones where law-abiding citizens are left defenseless. Hawaii's gun laws are a clear example of government overreach, creating a complex and restrictive environment that infringes on the Second Amendment rights of its citizens. It is essential for all citizens to be aware of these laws and to advocate for the protection of their constitutional rights. The right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.